Hello friends, today in this lecture we will learn about Siemens S7-1200 PLC hardware wiring. So let's go. We can see here we have taken Siemens CPU, Siemens PLC CPU 1212C. You can see here our model is CPU 1212C and its type is AC-DC relay. AC-DC relay means it required first AC means it required AC power supply to power up the PLC, and its input required DC power supply and its output is relay type. So here we can see PLC hardware. Here is some PLC input and output numbers I highlighted here. At upper side we can see here digital inputs, and at lower side here is digital outputs. Okay, and here is some terminals L1, N and G. It means here is input terminals, input power supply terminals. Input power supply means is main power supply terminals. Here we have to connect single phase AC supply. L1 means phase, N means neutral and G means ground. When single phase AC supply is connected here, then our PLC will power up only. And here is other two terminals L plus and M. It means PLC generate its own 24 volt DC power supply like SMPS, but we recommend to use separate SMPS for DC supply. Do not use this PLC generated DC supply for safe side. And here is some input terminal, digital input terminals. 1M means here is common terminal for these inputs 0.1, 0.0, 0.1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 like, and here is digital output terminals. Here is 1L is the common, and after that Q 0.0, Q 0.1, Q 0.3, Q 0.4. For Q 0.0 to Q 0.3 its 1L is common, and Q 0.4 and Q 0.5 is 2L is common. If we connect positive supply here, then it is common for these three terminals, and if we connect positive supply here, this is common for these two terminals. We have here single phase AC power supply, and we connect this single phase AC power supply to L1, N and G terminal. Now when single phase power supply is on, then our PLC will power up, and we have here 24 volt DC power supply. Now here we have taken three output devices. Here is contactor and two indicator lamps. Contactor is for motor 1 and green indicator lamp is for motor 1 is on and red indicator is for motor 1 off. We know that to on the any device like contactor, indicator lamp, we have to connect positive and negative to on the contactor or indicator lamps. So firstly we will connect 0 volt DC supply wire common for both contactor and two indicator lamps. We can see here we have connected and made common for all the three output devices. After that we will use here source type wiring. Source type wiring means we will control positive supply through our push buttons. So here at common M1 terminal we will connect 0 volt DC wire directly. After that we take two push buttons. One is green push button and other is red push button. Green push button indicates it's a start push button and red push button is a stop push button. And one point to be noted that at green push button here is we use NO element, and for red push button here we use NC element. So now we will connect positive 24 volt DC power supply to one terminal of both the push buttons as shown in figure. After that the positive wire 24 volt positive wire from green push button we will connect to input terminal of PLC. Its address will be I 0.0. You can see. After that red push button means stop push button address will be I 0.1, because we have connect here its wire on I 0.1. Now here input wiring is completed. After that we will see output wiring. We have output terminals here, you can see. Now we will directly connect one positive 24-volt positive wire to the 1L common terminal, you can see. Now the wire from Q0.0 means our Q0.0 is here. The wire from Q0.0 output we will connect to the contactor A1 terminal or A2 terminal. You can see we have connected. After that the wire from Q0.0, sorry, the wire from 0.0 we have connected to contactor. Then the wire from Q0.1 is connected to motor 1 on indicator lamp. After that the wire from Q0.2 is connect to the M1 of indicator lamp. Now we can see our output wiring is also completed. The point is to be noted that at the input side of contactor, input terminals of contactor, we will connect 3-phase AC supply, which is coming from MPCB or MCB. And the output terminal, from the output terminal contactor, we will connect 3-phase AC supply to the motor. Means our 3-phase AC supply is controlled by our PLC. If our 0.0 output is on, then our contactor will gets on, and here is some NO elements, NO contacts. If our contactor gets on, then our circuit will complete, and 3-phase supplies goes to the toward the motor. Okay. If our contactor gets off, then 3-phase supply will not reach toward the motor. Here we have completed PLC hardware wiring. Now we have here two inputs. One is start push button and other is stop push button. The start push button input address is I0.0 and stop push button address is I0.1. After that we have three outputs, that is motor 1 contactor, motor on indicator lamp and motor off indicator lamp. Motor 1 output number is Q0.0, motor on indicator lamp output number is Q0.1 and motor off indicator lamp output number is Q0.3. So in this lecture we have seen PLC hardware wiring. In next lecture we will see how to write program for this PLC hardware wiring. So let's meet in next lecture. Thank you.